And welcome back, you guys. This is Friends Lady, and we are back with another video. Always. I know I've been MIA for a little while. I've been doing some things, man. Some things coming through, and it's just being juicy, and I'm just like so happy about it. But anyways, I know you guys been out here persisting, affirming, doing what you're doing, getting all your successes. I just wanted to come here and remind you that you are never, ever, ever apart from your desire. Yeah? Once you have made it law that this thing now is mine, it belongs to me and me alone, I don't have to worry about anybody taking it from me because they didn't give it to me. I gave it to myself. So it is mine, right? You're never away from this desire. From the time you are aware of it to the time it manifests, it is yours. The same way how when we're online shopping, we click this and we have our payment. From then on, is it not ours? Do we not have domain over it? Do we not have ownership? Yeah, it's mine. That's mine. I bought it. I answered that desire. That is mine. From then until it reaches my doorstep, it belongs to me. Nothing changes. On its way here, nothing changes. So as clear as day when I have it in my hand, when I am next to my specific person, when I have that money, when I have my truck, when I have my house, when I'm receiving the love that I want, whatever it is, from the moment I have answered that desire and that desire gets to be mine, it is mine from then, from the thought, from my subconscious to this 3D world. And I need you guys to understand that. You guys have so much faith in the post office. You have so much faith in these stores. You go, you click, you give them the money, you don't ask. Sometimes you guys might do reviews. But you know, man, this is mine. I know for sure they have to give it to me. I paid for it. It is mine. It is mine. So much so when it comes to your doorstep, does it not have your name on it? Yeah. You and you alone can pick it up from the post office. You and you alone can sign for it. So why not understand that that's what your manifestation is? Have faith in you. Have faith in you. We were all given the same power, same subconscious. It's just that, are you strengthening that muscle? Are you giving yourself credit? Are you believing in your power? Are you working on self-concept? Because all these tools are foundation to your entire manifestation empire. Let's call it that. First of all, you need self-concept. You need to know that, oh, this is attainable to me. This is easy peasy, lemon mother freaking squeezy. Easy, easy. So easy that I can't, so easy and simple that I can't mess it up. If I don't get it, it's because I didn't want it. Because I'd like to believe if there's something that you care so much about, to say, you know what, all right, cool, that's me, that you are going to do what you have to do to get it. And and I think sometimes because it's so simple, because it is, man, manifestation is simple. Manifesting is simple. It's so simple. Live in here with your thoughts and never sway. Laser focusing on what you want, what is already yours, and never sway, despite what you hear, what you see, and even how you feel. Even how you feel. You'll have, I call them phantom feelings, because they're not real, because I have what I want. It's just, it's not like here yet. So I call anything, any feeling that is outside of me, feeling relaxed, feeling at ease, knowing like for sure that this is inevitable, that it has to manifest. Like, it have to. That's the law. That's the law. That is the law. Tell me what, like, one law you could break and they finding you or throwing you in a jail, or there are consequences to it. That's it. That's it. There's no other. There's no option. Law. Binding. A contract. If I know this, and I know that I am the only one that is able to give me what I want, I have no choice but to stay on my mental diet. I don't have a choice. I have committed to this. I have to see it through. I want you guys to to think about it like that. There's so many things we have committed in life, and we never second guess school. Man, school, bruh. And all they were telling you is at the end of this, you're going to get like a paper. And you went through your classes and your grades and your school, and you kept graduating and going and going and going and going and going and going. You never once like stop and thought, like, do we really have to do all of this shit? Y'all can't like downsize it, compress it. Do we really need this class? Half of the shit y'all learned in school, y'all don't even use. Y'all don't complain about it. Y'all took y'all diploma and go. Y'all knew it was inevitable. Once I stay on this track, once I pass my classes, I do what I gotta do, study my curriculum, blah, 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 all the extra shit that they need for me to do, and I'm gonna get this piece of paper. Know that. Once I affirm, once I persist, I have to get this. Even when I fall off, and we're not asking, nobody asking you to be perfect, bro. Nobody is asking you to be perfect. Nobody's saying you're going to be happy 24/7. I'm not even asking you to be happy. I'm not asking you to be sad. I'm not asking you to do anything. But stay in your head. Persist and affirm. And anytime any thought comes up that does not match what you want, let it go. Talk to it. You don't belong here. What are you doing here? That's not true. This is true. What are you talking about? You don't even belong here. You don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on. And you let it go. Like, you kick it out. Let it know it does not belong here. There's no space for any thoughts that is against what I want. You let it be known. You talk to it. Let it know. Any thoughts that goes against what I want is not welcome here. There's no space and no room here for you. When you laser focus in on SP, there's nobody you have to answer you. So stop calling 3D and asking it why it's not here. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. 3D is not going to answer you. It's going to ignore you. There's no one there to answer you because you were the one that did it. That's like you going and cooking a meal and then coming back to the same stove and the same pot that you cooked and asking, well, who did this? Who did this? You? Who else? Who did you think was going to ask her? It was you. You were the one that here. You did it. So why do you think that 3D don't even worry about you? 3D don't even, it ignores you. Why is it in here? Why? Radio silent. She the one that doing it. And she asking me why you. Yes. Who you asking for permission? Like, who? When you look, and you know what? I want to be serious, sincerely real for you guys, and I realized that I made a commitment, and I was like, nah, you're not gonna tell me. I'm not gonna have this. There's no way I can live with the information of knowing that I can have any and everything I want and create any and everything I want and conform people to the way I want them and conform this world to the way that it's gonna treat me, and I can have that. And I can have that. I'm not going to live with that information and not do anything about it. That's just not something that I'm willing to do. I don't want, I've made that choice. It's not an option anymore. Because I lived too long not knowing how powerful I was. I lived too long not knowing the information that I have now. You understand what I'm saying? Could you right now, as you stand, as you lay, as you are, as you exist, know that I can, from this moment until whenever it ends, I can be as happy as I'd like to be, as in love, as chosen, as committed to, as welcomed, as celebrated, as rich and wealthy and healthy and abundant, as sexy, as brilliant, as successful. Hear that juicy juiciness. As I want to be. I'm sorry. And I don't exercise that right. I can't live. I can't live like that. I cannot, you guys. And I think that's why I stress it so much, because I need you guys to know, and I know there are amazing coaches on here, right? Amazing people teaching the law of assumption and letting you know and giving you the information that you need to unlock the power that you have already in you. You don't even have to go out and train. You don't have to go and look for it. You don't even have to qualify for it. You qualified by just being alive. I just could not exist anymore knowing that and not exercise that right. And I want you guys to look at it that way. You deserve the love that you want. You deserve the money. If anything, the money is lucky to have you, bro. These people are lucky to experience you because you are the blessing. Life without you wouldn't even be worth existing. There would always be something missing. It would always be empty. Colors won't be as bright. You know? I need you guys to know that. You are amazing. You are God's. Some of you guys might not be comfortable with saying that. That's cool. But that's subconscious. I believe, and this is just my opinion, this is my law. So in my world, this is law. I believe that the subconscious was a gift. That was our way of staying connected to God, the higher power, right? Look for me and I am there. I am in you. And to be connected to that, and then to be able to have free will, and to be able to create. Oh my God, like think about that. Like really sit down in a revelation at how special you are. Each and every one of you, where you stand, where you lay, where you are right now. I don't care if you know it or not. I don't care if you know it or not. Because not knowing that does not take it from you. Being aware of it, being intentional gives you the power. But you all activates your power, but you always have that power. And in order for anybody to take you down, you have to give them permission first. So they still need your power. I keep telling you that, you know. Nobody can trample you without your permission, you know. Nobody can drag you through the mud without your permission. Nobody can take from you without your permission. You have to give your power up. You have to, sincerely. You have to. You have to release your power and just breathe at will at the waves that come in and out. You have to actually give in order for that to even be possible. You have to give people permission. You have to give being poor permission to exist in your world. You have to give people permission to treat you, anything but the best. You have to give them permission. So that means you have a power all the time and no one can take from you because they didn't give it to you. And I know it might be hard sometimes, and it will be. difficult in the beginning, and I don't want to affirm that necessarily, but you're going to be met with some resistance. You're creating new ways. You got to move it. Break through. You have to. You have to. You have to. Stay committed to yourself. Stay committed to yourself. And I keep saying that because that's what it is. You are literally just being committed to what you want. Be committed to your desire. That's all you're doing. And I don't want to believe that you'll be given all this desire and you won't be able to tap into it. There's a reason why. And we all connected to this subconscious, this network. Manifest the shit, man. You can manifest anything. So you know what? SP's is not here. You're not able to touch SB and hold SB. Have that a conversation with them. Give them a call in here. You know what? Hey, babe. Hear him, her, they. Hey, hello, love. Greet you with such compassion because they're so excited to hear from you. Hear yourself. Ask them, how was your day? How are you doing? And they simply reply, better now. It doesn't even matter what was happening before. I get to hear your voice. I can't wait to see you. You might chuckle a little bit. Blush a little bit. Of course. Ask him how his day was. Ask them how their day was. And talk. Have the conversations you want. That inner conversation, all the time I was calling it storytelling and I didn't know. I didn't know it was called inner conversations. Yeah, talk to them. You are never apart from your desire. Never. There's never a time you're not connected. Give everything meaning. Everything meaning. And everything is good meaning it. Ain't nothing wrong going in my world because I always get what I want. So anytime I think about this man, best believe he's been thinking about me for some time. And you know it's good thoughts. It's because my baby loves me. Because I'm the best. Like, I'm like truly a blessing, man. Have you ever thought what it is your SP gets to experience when experiencing you? Just like knowing you. Have you thought about that? When you see them light up and they answer. And you hear the excitement in their voice. Even when they don't answer and they finally see you called, they're so excited to hear from you. And they can't believe that you called them. I need you guys to start looking at it that way. And I know I'm rambling and I'm all over the place, but I've had so many thoughts that's going through my head and so many reasons why you give these desires worthiness. Money gets to have you, that house get to have you live in it, that truck get to be driven by you, that person get to be loved by you, and then they get to love you. They get to experience all the goodness of you. Ooh, man, you out here just saving lives. You out here just making people so happy. We have to work on our subconscious. Our self-concept through the means of subconsciousness. Affirm my love. Delegate how people are going to treat you. They get to experience you. Oh my God. Oh, every time I say that, there's chills that run through my body. They get to look upon you, gaze upon you. You are a gift. A true gift. Remember that. And give yourself credit. I keep telling you guys, grab a journal, a book where you can write down all your wins. Go through your day before you end your night with your meditation or your affirmations or whatever it is that you do. Whatever is best for you, whatever is natural. Think about the things that just went your way. Just you didn't have the line looked long, but you didn't have to wait in it. It was like as you came in, they were catering to you. It was like, what the freak? Now think about that person that just was overextending themselves just to help you out in that store, or that phone call. Think about all the times people opened the doors and they were just staring at your beauty, and you were able to buy yourself what you wanted. Think about all the wins you've given yourself, all the things you've given yourself before. This ain't new. This is not the first day of manifesting. This is not like the first day of school. No, you've been doing this. And now that you have the power and you know how to do it intentionally now, give yourself the wins. So many times when we laser focus on a desire, we forget all the good things that we did, all the great things that we did, all the good feelings that we had, all the things we don't give ourselves. You don't give yourself so many things and you just disregarding that. You're just throwing it away because you have a desire, a new desire. You're always going to have desires, bro. You think it's going to stop? You think it's going to stop? Whether you're aware of law of assumption, you're always going to have desires. Law of assumption just gives you tools for you to have that desire. Give it to yourself instead of wanting and pining for it. You don't have to cry about it till you give yourself. That's the difference. So you've been doing this. We have been doing this for so long. And I think back to times when I was not aware that I was manifesting. I was not aware of my power. And I remember this one time, I don't want to say somebody rubbed me the wrong way. My thoughts, my thinking, my negative thinking about something and my negative perception of that person brought a fight that I wanted. Now, we didn't physically fight, but I was just arguing with her in my head. I was just, every time I thought about her, I was just, until it came to the point where we exchanged words. And at the time when we exchanged words, of course, I was off of that already, but I had just created so much momentum, and then I would just keep going back to it, that when it was confronted, I was like, what the fuck, where this came from? I was like, oh, now that I think of it, that's where it came from. I was just really passionate about that. Think about all the times when shit didn't work, and you're like, no, this shit gonna work, and it worked. Because there was no other option. There was no other choice. Think about all the times that you said, he's not going to pick up. While on the phone, wait. I'm sorry. I get so confused sometimes when I hear people like, I know this was going to happen, you know. And then they're so surprised that it happens. But you said you knew. How are you surprised that it happened? But you know what? When I get my manifestation, like the shit that matters to me, I'm always like, yeah, oh my God, yay. I think I'm more excited than like surprised. But you've been manifesting. You just have this hunch assumption about someone. That's manifesting. You have this hunch about the way your day is going to play out. That's you manifesting. So start having hunches, assumptions about everything, and you don't need any outside. If it's an assumption, man, bro, Google is right there. Dictionaries, thesaurus, it's right there. It's in the name. It's in the name. Law of assumption. Binding, law, concrete, contract. No other options. This is it. This or nothing. Perfect. Of assumption. Adopting a thought and making it law. And I keep pointing like you have law of assumption up in my head, but sincerely, like it's in the name of everything is in the name, and we're still questioning why. Oh, you're so used to having things hard. You're so used to thinking negative. You're so used to thinking things don't work out for you, and then they actually work out that way, which is it working out for you, which is such an oxymoron in itself, a paradox, if you will. And then surprised when it don't work out for you. Stop. That's not fair. Think about that. Isn't that crazy? I want this, but I'm saying this, and then I get angry when I get this. I want this, but I'm saying this and thinking this, and then I get angry when I get this. I don't understand. Like, does that make sense to you? Like, does any of that make sense to you? Yeah, we're gonna run this, brother. Like, I am seeing 25 minutes, but we're gonna go till 30. Fuck that. I feel like this is a sit down. You know, I'm not able to have lives with you guys yet. And I think this is like, this is my life. It's gonna, all the answers are there. And you're making them problems. Every solution to any problem you could think of is there. And you're still kind of like, no, that's too simple. No. Nah. The instructions are simple. The consistency and commitment, that's where we see who is the strong, who has survived. That's where we see. Yeah? You know, because why you won't commit to me? Why won't he just commit to me? Why won't you just love me? Do you love yourself? Are you committed to yourself? When was the last thing you said a nice thing about yourself? Or are you picking yourself apart? I want y'all to know, not because you are saying it in your head, that it's not being scrapped out there. People picking up on this thing we call energy. That's what it is, picking up on thoughts. That's why when some people get into your space, like, you're like, ooh, something is happening there. I don't know what it is, but something is happening there. Yeah. When you just know somebody like you, I know this. There's just something. Yeah. You're picking up on their thoughts, on their frequency. I don't make fun. It's not that I'm making fun, you know. I think I'm scarred from a law of assumption, law of attraction. So, I'm booting it. I'm just saying it. It's not my. It's not for me. I just have to come here and sit down with you guys, do a little coach session, man. Quick little coach session. And I just needed to talk about all the reasons why you're right in everything you say. Why you're always right. You're always right. Am I doing this wrong? Who do you need to give you permission? Like who? Name them. Name the names right now. Name the names right now. Who you need to tell you, yes, Jessica, you're doing it right. Yes, Tom, you're doing it right. Who you asking for permission? Then you are not a God. Then you don't run your reality. No, you don't. No, you don't. And you're giving permission to other people. I ain't asking nobody for permission. Man, I've been doing that my whole life, bro. You go to school, you got asked to eat. They give you time to eat. At work, you gotta be clocking in this certain time in order to get this certain money, and then they telling you when it is you gonna eat, and then you have to ask if you could use the bathroom. Y'all ain't tired of that? You ain't tired of asking for permission for everything from everybody other than yourself? You ain't tired of that? I don't know, me must be a rebel. I must be a rebel because I don't ask none of you for permission to do nothing no more. And I know it takes a lot of responsibility. They're ready, bro. I'm responsible for myself. I'm committed to myself. The same way how I expect my man to be committed to me, I am committed to myself. I think this video was so long because I've been away from you guys for so long. I was doing these short videos, and I had this limited belief. I had to do a specific time of video. Freak that. I'm gonna do what kind of video? Sometimes you guys sincerely, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna just sit down and just sincerely that we have a one-to-one. Like let me talk. Let me figure this out. Let me make sense of this. Because it's happening whether you want it to or not. It's just best to be on the right side of things. It's best to be intentional. It's just best to get what you want. It just makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of just being cast in the wind and just letting people do what they want to do with you, because you up here in your head not thinking that you are the creator of your reality. You up here just letting your subconscious just do what it wants. Just run free. I cannot have my mind running me. I know, but it's so hard. No. You have not created the habit yet. So all you need to do is train yourself. So keep going, Rocky. Keep going, Rocky. Keep going, Rocky. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you. Okay, well, okay. The minute you catch yourself, all right, cool. Don't even worry about what you were saying. That. Cut it off right there and then. Sever it. And go to only what you want. You know what? It don't even matter what was just happening, because I can't mess this up. If you create the rules, you could create the rules. You could interject rules, anything you need. I was in your favor, because everything is always in my favor. You see me? Everything is always in my favor. Everything is always in my favor. I don't know, it just clicked for me one day. I was like, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. And you know what? Let me just share who really cemented it for me, like really get me to a place like, oh, my thoughts create. Okay, and if I want to be loved and chosen and worshipped, I have to think from a person who is loved, chosen, and worshipped. And my thoughts, my subconscious is there, and it's going to pick up on my thoughts, and it's going to start to prioritize the thoughts that I'm giving it consistently, because it's going to realize, well, this has to be important because we keep going back to this, so we have to get more of this, 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 and it's going to automatically cancel out the things that I'm no longer paying attention to because I'm not resonating with it. And every time I catch myself, no, I just bring myself back to here. And it's going to realize, okay, well, we can let that go then. That's no longer what we want. And in me thinking and shifting my thoughts, I'm shifting myself, and then in turn shifting the world, because I am no longer the person who is unloved. I am now the person who is chosen. So I'm thinking from a person who is chosen. And I know I expect to be chosen now, because I am chosen. So I don't even have to worry about inspired action. No, because everything I do is inspired action from a person that's loved and chosen. So I don't even have to think about anything but what I want. I'm loved, I am chosen, I'm loved, I'm chosen. I don't have to worry about how people are going to treat me, because a person that's loved and chosen don't worry about these things. They're just loved and chosen. Subconscious laws. No, she's a little feisty thing. I like her. Subconscious laws really got me like, oh, fuck, that's what it was saying. Oh, shit. Eva manifested that. Eva manifested that. I love her too. And create your future. Katie, when we talking about SP, and how the world, when I talk about how the world is treating you, not just SP, like how you are welcome into this world, Katie and Annie, these women really solidified what this whole law of assumption is, what this manifestation thing is. These goddesses, and I ain't gonna call them goddesses. And I'm here to just give you the information and let you know that you could feel this with such a freedom. It is, it's such a freedom. And I want you guys to know that you have that freedom too. And we finna do what we have to do to get this going, because we are the currency of the world, you know. You are the currency of the world, you know. You give this world meaning. And if you are the best version of yourself, and I am the best version of myself, is the world now not the best? Is it not the best version of itself? If I am the currency, and you are the currency of this world, and I change myself for the better, for the best, and I'm my happiest and my healthiest, my most loved, and I'm celebrated and welcomed everywhere I go, I'm giving people purpose. They get to celebrate me. They get to feel happy and be happy and have a good time, and I get to experience them and they get to experience me. And all these good things are always good things. And every learning moment is a step closer to what I want. Emotions are just there to navigate and help you traverse, to the things that you want and the things you don't want. But we hold on to them. For some reason, we settle into them. I want you guys to know emotions are there just to help you maneuver and figure out what you want more of and what you could do without. Don't sit down and wallow in the loneliness, in the sadness, in despair. Because then you're saying, I am aware that I can change this. Me want to. Instead, I'm going to beat up on myself. I'm going to equip all of you guys with all the information you need to beat up on me and make me a target. Because if I'm saying in my head, I deserve love, then people are saying that too, and they're not going to give it. If you don't think you're worthy, no one else is going to. You give everything meaning, good meaning, and you give everything permission. So go out there and start to delegate, yeah? How are you going to know, right, that you're receiving the love you want if you don't give yourself first? So many times people will come in love towards us and we don't even recognize it. And we become alarmed. You can't even recognize the love, but you want the love. How are you going to receive something you can't even recognize? If I go and tell you right now, go to the market and get a mango. If you don't know how a mango look, how you won't go for the mango? You know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to trust that whoever you ask, hey, excuse me, can you show me what's the mango? That they're correct. You're no longer in control. You got to believe in somebody else other than yourself. Than if you had know what a mango look like. Cause you gotta go there and just pick up the mango. Nobody can give you a sugar apple for a mango. You know better. If you know better, then do better, bro. When y'all go to these manifestation coaches, let me say not that. When you go in with the notion that this is going to work. It don't make sense to say, okay, well, I cannot, or I don't want to stay committed, and I want you to help me. Whatever it is, I don't want to penalize you guys. I don't want to beat up you guys, because in the beginning it is anything you're learning and it's foreign to you. Yeah, it's like, ooh, I'm not familiar with this. And your brain, your subconscious will let you know immediately, oh, wait, this is foreign to us. We're not familiar with this. We're not familiar with this. We don't even know what this is. We don't even know what this is. Anxiety settle. Panic starts to kick in. Because this is foreign. That's what the body does. Germs, all them shit. It's just we're doing it in here. Go in. Give it meaning that this is it. It has to work. I don't understand. All right. You want extra help? Cool. No problem. Love you for taking that step. Love you for recognizing. Okay. No problem. Maybe you're missing information. Maybe you don't understand. No problem. Love it. I love it. That's the first step. Okay? But don't come in and then try and fight it. Like fight the help. You know what I'm saying? Like you're coming in with the notion of, well, this still isn't going to work. Then why do it? You know, like, why do it? Why do it? You have to give everything good meaning. I keep telling y'all, give it good meaning. Always. Everything is always working out for me. Come on, man. We can't be reciting these sweet words and we're not putting it to good use. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. This is the things we need to be taking literally. Everything is always working out for me. Go to. Then do that. But so here's the thing. Going with the notion that everything you do is giving you a million steps closer to what you want. A million steps closer to what you want. You going into your subconscious, you visualizing is bringing you closer to it. You scripting is bringing you closer to it. You meditating is bringing you closer to it. You thinking about them is bringing you closer to it. You affirming is bringing you closer to it. You having coaching is bringing you closer to it. You watching these videos are bringing you closer to it. You reading your books is bringing you closer to it. You understand? Everything is bringing you closer to it. You do nothing is bringing you closer to it. You sneezing? Oh, shit. $100,000 just in my bank account. Oh my God. Because every time I sneeze, these are not fancy words. They're not summits or sonnets or whatever the shit they call in them poems. No, this is what you're supposed to be taking literally. Everything is always working out for me. I create my reality. I am limitless. My subconscious does all the work. Everything in between, from me having the desire to the desire coming, is details and none of my business. I like to stay out of my way, please. I would really like to stay out of my way and stay out of your way. And it's okay. You cannot mess it up. You literally can't mess it up, man. You could just learn. You cannot mess it up. You cannot mess it up. Why? Because circumstances don't matter. You see how all of these things linking? You cannot mess it up because circumstances don't matter, and because you're the God of your reality. And if you create it, then you could edit it, or you could create something else. You see, understand? These are your key points. If I assume it and I make it law, then it is true, because I am the God of my reality. And I don't have to worry about what anybody else have in their reality, because this is mine. You see how that's true still? The man ain't calling the next county mayor like, yo, what y'all doing over there? No. Over here, we wear orange. I could give up what they doing over here. Over here, we wear orange. And that's how you know. That is the only thing you need to know. That's the only thing you need to know. The sun ain't worrying about the moon. The trees aren't worried about the building. Everybody have their part to play. Let them do what they're doing. Let them do what they're doing. We all have our parts to play. When you go to the cash register, I don't see you come around and ask them, so how do you cash me out? Like, how does this work? Like, you have to know the ins and outs of how the cash register works in order for you to get your groceries. No! That thought never arises. You don't never think, I wonder how the machine will work. How will I get to take the money? How I could just slide my card? How they just taking the money from my card just like that instantly? Huh? How did they do that? How did they put all in the inventory? How did they stock the inventory? Who to put in all of this shit? Huh? Who to do the barcodes and none of that is your problem. You go in the grocery store, you pay your money, you get your groceries, you leave. You answer the desire. You don't even have to go into your subconscious. You don't even have to unlock your subconscious. You don't have to boop, 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 boop. You don't have to meditate. You don't have to do nothing. But I like that man. That's my man now. I am so loved and chosen. Of course, that's my man. That man, as he see me, he wondering, who's that? What's her name? What she's about? I wonder if she has somebody. Ooh, just the one time he see me, you know, the one time. Because I know I like that man. My subconscious is going to do what it has to do. I don't even know what I need to do. That's the thing. I don't care. I don't even need to care. I don't even need to care. But if you have to make sense of things, give it your meaning. Give it your meaning. You understand? I know there was a lot of rambling, but everything I said was true, man. And everything I said was true, and I meant every one of it. We in this together, you know. We gonna get this thing. Y'all just keep affirming and persisting, because I'm gonna tell you, no, nobody ain't giving it to you. No. Not mommy, not daddy, not papi, not she, not them, not they, not us. Nah, nobody gonna give it to you but yourself. And they can't even give it to you the way you want it. I mean, unless you tell them. You know? I love you. I love you because I love me, brother. If I didn't care, then I wouldn't care. It wouldn't matter to me. I love you. Stay on top of your game. Stay committed. You understand? Stay committed. Bend by all means. I fell off my affirmations, I fell off my subconscious, so I reacted. Okay, cool, that's fine, that's cool. That's cool. It's not the end of the world. That's cool. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. There's still a human aspect of you. That's okay. What is not okay is giving up. It's not getting back on that horse. And every and all things that you had to do, you had to practice, man. Speech, walking, crawling, holding your big head up, breathing, baiting, social skills, whatever your expertise, whatever your career field is, whatever it is, even the culture, the way you were raised, you had to practice it. Even the habits you don't really care about, the thoughts, that was a practice that became a habit, and now that is a part of you. So just think, if I put that in there, if I insert it, then I can insert something else. I can insert something else. Sometimes you don't even got cancel the shit. You don't even got worry about that. You don't even have to worry about that. You just got input something in. I don't want you guys to think, well, damn, I gotta take this out and then put this in. The new thoughts will cancel it out. There's nothing to do. You understand? There is nothing to do. And instead of looking at 3D, I need you guys to take all the time to get them juicy details right here, because your subconscious is listening and giving you exactly what you want. So if you're getting things that you don't want, you don't want to put in the order. I don't want to say this anymore. Then stop looking at it. Look at something else. Look at something else. My name is Francie B. And this is a safe space where you can always come and create your reality. Which, you creating all the time. Let me stop saying that. You are creating all the time. But right now, this second, you can be intentional about it. You can be intentional about it. All right? You can either let it control you, your world. It has to move forward. Whether you at the helm, whether you steering it, whether you're in the driver's seat, whether you are in control, it will move on. So I'm just saying, if you have to live this life, why not live it the way you want? I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. What I'm saying and what I'm asking is for you to stay committed. It is a commitment. You see this law of assumption thing? It ain't for the meek, it ain't for the weak. You have to be committed. And the glorious thing is, you don't have to be committed to nobody else but self. And if you look at it as a relationship with yourself, as a commitment to yourself, that makes it just a little bit more easier. That makes this little bumpy road just a little bit easier to traverse through. You understand? Look at it as a commitment to yourself. And you alone. You owe no one nothing but yourself. You want to change them, change you. You want to increase the value in your pockets, change your thoughts about it. We're going to tell you something. If I was money and I heard you talking about me, money never coming to me, I was not going to come. And every time you see me chilling with somebody that rich or wealthy or always have money, you always got some bad thing to say because they hanging around me, keeping my own money now. Why would I want to come by you? Why would I want to come and see you? Why would I come? I heard you. I heard what you were saying. Oh, you think money ain't hearing you? Oh, you think because money is not a... Oh, boo. Riches, abundance, they're all hearing you. Everything in this world is hearing you. You could talk to your money too, just to let you know. Go out there and do good things, man. Go out there and do good things. It's about time. The time is now. Don't let 50 years, 10 years, 5 years, 6 months even, 3 months. Do not let another day pass you and you in this world helpless. Don't let another day pass you and you in this world, oh God, please, I just really want to. And God is like, what are you talking about? But I've given you everything. When you coming to me for me, got nothing for you. Everything is there. Nothing ever works out for me. You right? You gain your manifestations. Stop complaining. I gone, man. Until the next video. My name is Francia B. This is a safe space. Meaning I'm not going to judge you for your desires. I'm not going to judge you for what you want. That's you. That have nothing to do with me. It does not affect me. So I don't care. Like I don't have any judgment on it. You understand? So by all means, want. Have. Give yourself everything. This is a safe space where we always get what we want. Without judgment. As long as it don't have no harm to you or anybody else. No judgment. Okay? And you guys want to check out those peeps I spoke about, those goddesses. It don't take nothing from me. It really doesn't. And I just sincerely just want you to have the information. I was through the moon when I had one view. Sincerely. Like I was like, oh my God! As much as I know you guys love me, I was like, I know they gonna love me. I know they gonna love me. Everybody fucking love me. Every day, so, you know. I know. I do. I don't really. Nah. And then even when they pretend it, it's like, you want to be my friend. You don't know how. You've never experienced someone like that. And I'm just giving you time to bask in my wonderfulness and understand that I am not a threat. You have nothing I want. I give myself everything I want. And when people usually come through that revelation, then it's like, cool, you know. You understand when you reach a certain feeling, like a certain version of yourself, you start to realize like, oh snap, that wasn't me. That wasn't even for me. Sometimes it's not, that wasn't even for me. You know, like that was not for me. That was you. That was all for you. You were fighting with yourself. You know, when you come in contact with some people and you start realizing, oh snap, okay. That's what your self-concept will help you pick up on certain things and realize that it's not personal. And sometimes the people you meet, it's not personal. It's that you might trigger something in them or reflects in something in them that they want or they like to have, you know, and you know, sometimes that's resonate. The more the fact that they don't have it resonates more than If they have it, then I could have it too. Perception. Just sometimes we just got tweak. How are you looking at things? What are you thinking? Where are you thinking from? That's what self-concept does. That's what it sincerely does. That's what it sincerely does. I have all these jewels, and we just scratching the surface. I thought I knew what I thought I knew. Boy, we're learning together. We're sincerely just exchanging information and learning together. I'm so grateful that I'm able to learn with you and expand and become stronger. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna end it here. And I know you guys loved this video, and I know you guys got all the jewels and gems, and I know you guys are feeling more relaxed. You're not as hard on yourself. I don't even want you guys to be hard on yourself, period. Like, I want no ill feelings. I don't want any disrespect. Whenever you guys realize, ooh, I wasn't holding in my thoughts, or it got away from me, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, that's okay, my love. You know exactly what to do, and let's do it. And you go from there. Be as kind to yourself. Be the kindest to yourself. That way you understand, well, I didn't mess it up, than to penalize yourself and really sit on your neck about you not being able to affirm 24 hours. I don't know which. More power to you if you're able to do that. And if you're able to stay happy 24 hours, even more power to you. But if you're human, like everybody else, and you have emotions and you exercise the right to use them, know that your abundance has not been cut off. You are not, cut off from the pool of endless possibilities, and you're kicked out of the club and not being able to create. No, we all make mistakes. Just think of it as a learning moment. Oh, now I have the information I need to get exactly what I want and move forward in that. I always move forward in that space. It is learning. This is learning, We're all learning this, Don't come and think because some of us have been exercising this. It's a little bit more strong. We just have more confidence in it. Now we know now, but we're learning. We are all learning. Because when you see it from a law of attraction to a law of assumption, as far as I'm concerned, that was like evolution. Because it was just so chaotic. Law of assumption was so chaotic and vague. And now law of assumption came and gave you the exact tools. That was just an evolution of things. What is constant is change. That's one thing we can always count on, is change, is change, is change, is change, is change. Learn to be fluid and know that you're learning all the time. All right, that was a learning experience, a learning moment. I know what I have to do, and just get back on that again. I love you guys so much. My name is Fransley B, and you always have the power. You are limitless. Your subconscious is there for a reason, bro. It is there for a reason. It is your fuel to everything. Every desire you could ever want, there's nothing too big. If it was too big, it wouldn't exist. It just wouldn't exist. It would just be too much. It would just be too much. Affirm. I'm telling you guys. Persist. I'm telling you guys. And give yourself credit for everything. And give good meaning, fabulous meaning, like over exaggerate, brother, to everything. Believe in you. Believe in you. God believe in you so much that he gave she, they, whatever, a piece of you forever to have, to hold. My love to you. And you get to use that. So use it. If you are complaining, it's only because you're not giving yourself. Ain't nobody holding nothing from you. You holding everything. If you are complaining, if you could just quietly do that in your head, because none of us out here is responsible for that. You are the one. You are HR. So if you have any complaints, you already know. Do better. You have all the information.